Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day today. So for today's video, it's one of my most exciting ones that I look forward to filming. It is my Project Pan updates. This is going to be the update for March. I almost said April because we're in April now. But yeah, this is going to be the update for March. And I'm not going to lie, it's a very exciting update. We have some empties. A little bit of a spoiler there, but I don't want to say too much. So yeah, with all that being said, leave a like if you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along with my project panning journey. And yeah, let's just get straight on into it. So I've got myself a nice hot chocolate because I have a feeling this video might be a little bit longer than normal. So make sure you get yourself a nice beverage, maybe a snack, and yeah, let's just go through this update. So I'm going to go in order of like makeup application because I find that the easiest way to go through. So the first product I have to talk about, I'm actually excited to talk about for once. It's my professional primer from Benefit. I have a new tally mark, which is great, which means I've actually used it. And let me just tell you, I've got my notes here. I used this product 9 times last month. 9. I usually use it like once to like anywhere between like once and 5 times. 9. That is a lot, and I feel like we have a good chunk of progress, and I also feel like if I use it 9 times next month, this could be empty, which would be so good because I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind this primer, I just wouldn't repurchase it, and it's not something that I feel like I need. So maybe, just maybe, I could have this out next month. If not, hopefully in 2 months, which would just be great because I don't need this primer in my collection anymore. But how exciting. So then the next product is also a primer and is also very exciting to talk about. It is my Allarnah Hydra Veil Primer. And I have actually emptied it. It took me, 5 uses to empty this product. So a little bit more than what I thought. I think I said like 3 or maybe 4 in the last update. It took me 5. So, but I was happy about that, to be fair, because I actually love this primer. It is definitely one that I would consider repurchasing. But I do want to repurchase the NYX Bear With Me Jelly Primer first because I used to love that primer. And it gives me the same vibe as this one, but obviously it's just a bit more affordable. So if it works the same, I might as well go and get that one first and just see if it lives up to this one, you know? But yeah, this one is empty, so we have our first empty of the update. So moving on to something that is definitely a little bit more slow paced, this is the XX Revolution Faux Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade Deep Brown. I have it on today. It is too dark for my eyebrows, but I use a blonde eyebrow pencil as well to kind of help balance the colours out. Anyway, I used this product 8 times since the last update, and as you will see in the picture, the usage is slow going with this one, but it is like a thicker pencil. It's not like your normal micro brow pencil. If I just try and show you, hopefully that's focusing. It's like a triangle shaped brow pencil, so it's a thick boy. And I don't need to use a lot of it because it's so dark. So this one is going to be in here for pretty much most of the year, I'm pretty sure. And I am thinking in summer the use on this is going to slow down a lot because my hair naturally looks lighter in summer anyway. Plus I'm thinking about getting it dyed blonde, like more blonde. So yeah, I'm gonna keep using it and we'll just see what the future holds. But this one is definitely more of a slow paced product, which I'm glad about because I have a lot of products that just keep coming in and out. So good to have something that's a little bit more slow paced. So then the next product I have to talk about, I'm actually kind of excited to talk about. It's the Beauty Crop Brow Friends Forever Brow Gel. I actually really like this brow gel. I am thinking about repurchasing it. But yeah, let me just get into the numbers and stuff first. So I used this brow gel 9 times since the last update. And we are now either just at halfway or just below halfway using this product. And I've had 4 updates as from what I can see, or 3 updates. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's like 4 different tally marks on here. So the fact that I've used like almost half of the product makes me think there's no more than like 3 or 4 months left in here, which I'm just a little bit surprised about. I thought it would go a little bit slower than that. But yeah, I don't think we'll have long left with this brow gel at all. But I do really, really like it. So it is one that I would like to repurchase once I've worked my way through some of my other brow gels. So yeah, this one, she's like steady going. And I feel like the tally marks are always pretty much the same. I feel like in the last month, this month that I'm updating you on now, it's definitely bigger. I feel like I must have used it more. But yeah, I do really, really like that product. Now we get on to a couple more disappointing products. So for starters, I have my number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced All-in-One Foundation. That always gets me tongue twisted no matter how many times I say it. I only used this product twice since the last update, which is abysmal. I'm gonna be honest, I was just not using any foundation or concealer for that matter. This past month, I literally obviously only did it twice. So yeah, not the best update for this one, but I'm sure we will get use on it. It's just, at the minute, I was just enjoying letting my skin just be skin or just doing really light, glowy makeup. And I don't always use a foundation when I do that, so unfortunately not the best update for this one. Which leads me on to my next product, which is my Revolution Pro Full Coverage Camouflage Concealer, and I have mine in the shade C1. Again, I only used this twice this month. Like I said, I just wasn't using foundation and concealer this month, so it just didn't get used. I was doing a lot more light makeup. This is a full coverage concealer, so it doesn't really work with that kind of a makeup look. So again, a little bit disappointing, but we will get use on it eventually. And usually my uses are a lot higher in those 2 categories, but for whatever reason this month, they just wasn't. Then moving back onto something a little bit more exciting. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This is definitely a setting powder that I need to repurchase. I love this setting powder. So when I next do an order off of e.l.f., this is definitely going to be something that I will be purchasing. But I did manage to empty it since the last update, and it didn't take me long at all. In fact, it only took me 3 uses to empty it, and as you can see, I actually took the like sifter out of it so I could get every last bit of product out of it, because I love this setting powder so much. It just sets my skin down really, really nicely and still makes my skin look like skin. It doesn't look like I have like a ton of powder on my face. So I definitely need to repurchase this, but it was a joy to use it whilst it lasted. So the next product I have to talk about is honestly the reason why I'm so excited to update you guys this month. And that is the Doll Beauty Give Me Sun Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Light. And as you guys will see, I have actually hit pan on my first ever powder bronzer. I have never hit pan on a powder bronzer before, so this is the first. And I'm ecstatic, I can't lie. So let me just run the numbers by you. So I hit pan at 5 uses and I used it 6 times altogether. So I used it 1 more time since I hit pan. And yeah, I love this bronzer, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to keep this product in. I am rolling it out just because you guys have said, like, once I hit pan, move on to something else. So I am going to do that. But what I do think is going to happen is I'm going to give myself like a month or 2 break, use some other bronzers for a little bit. Then I'm going to roll this back in and see if we can empty it before the end of the year. That would be crazy, crazy, crazy good for me to do because I have too many bronzers. So, but I don't want my other bronzers to just be sat around not really being used. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Give myself like a month or 2 to use some other bronzers and then roll this one back in and see if we can actually empty it. But I actually hit pan on a powder bronzer, pat myself on the back. I actually feel like over the moon about that. So yeah, I'm ecstatic. So the next product I have to talk about is my Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating Setting Spray. And obviously I can't tell you exactly where I am on this product because the packaging just isn't transparent, so I can't do that. But when I feel like we're about here, like down here somewhere. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of product left in here at all. And this was pretty much full, I believe, when I rolled it in. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'd used it like a handful of times, but I use quite a lot of setting spray when I am doing my makeup, because when I go in with like powder products, I don't want stuff to look too powdery, so I use like setting spray to help me lose the powdery look. And also obviously it does help with longevity. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this setting spray anymore. It's not one I will repurchase. And I think, depending on how many times I do my makeup in this month, this should be out next month. I kind of can't see why it wouldn't be, unless I just don't do makeup. But yeah, I can see this being out next month, which is good. I feel like we're making a lot of progress in a lot of different makeup categories in my collection, which is great. I'm actually really excited to see my like updated makeup inventory. I can't decide whether to do it in like 6 months gaps or in like a full year, because I initially thought I was going to do it at the end of the year, but I feel like I could do a 6 month update and it would actually have a ton of difference in it. So I'm not sure, I can't decide. You guys will have to let me know what you actually want to see. So then on to my last product, which is the Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss from Soap & Glory. And I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of bittersweet. So I'm calling this empty. I did use it 8 times and I can still get like the tiniest bit of product on it. Like there is a little bit of product on the wand, but like it's gloopy and it doesn't really go on my lips nicely at all. And as you can see, there is a product in the bottom, but I just physically cannot get enough product out of here to apply enough onto my lips. And also the product that is left, like I said, is quite gloopy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the wand doesn't fit down there, so it's not been like getting mixed up with the rest of the product, and that's just kind of sat there and gone a little bit naff. I don't know, but I don't feel comfortable putting this on my lips, so I'm calling it empty. It is pretty much empty. Like I could probably maybe get 5 uses out of it, and then the wand won't even be able to get any products anymore. But yeah, I'm calling this empty because I can't get the product out. So that is the last product, and that is the last empty. So how many empties did we even have this update? I don't even know. Hold on. So technically we have 4 empties this update. Obviously the bronzer was just a pan, so it was more of a goal, but you know, empty, you know, I reached my goal. So we have 4 new products to roll in. I'm so excited. So I'm not gonna lie, picking these next products was actually hard. Like I think I'm actually gonna start to struggle to have 10 products in my project pan. I'm thinking of maybe reducing it to 9, but I'll see, because I might just add stuff in and add like a usage goal rather than like an empty, because like I have a few like cream blushers and cream bronzers that I would like to roll in, but I know they're nowhere near close to being empty, and I don't want to just use those products because they're all pretty newish in my collection, so they're in no rush to be emptied, but I do want to make sure I'm getting like consistent use on each of them. So I might do that, but we'll see when we get there. So seeing as we emptied 1 primer, and I am thinking I will be able to empty the professional primer, I've decided to roll another one in. Plus primers is one of my categories where I just have a lot. So the primer that I'm going to roll in is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer. So this is obviously only a sample size. You get 7 mils of product in here, so not a whole lot. And I think I've used this primer I've definitely used it once before, maybe twice, so it's pretty much brand new. But I just want to use it up and get it out. I don't think it's a primer I would want to repurchase, but again, I don't really know because I think I've used it like once or twice, so I guess we will see. But I'm thinking this will probably be in here for like a month, no, 2 months, maybe 3 months. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, we shall see how long this takes. But the primer category is getting condensed and I'm happy with that. Although I won't lie, I did go and buy a new primer the other day, and I don't regret it because I can't wait to use it, but at the same time I feel like I could have waited. But it was just calling to me, and it's the first makeup product that I bought in this year, actually. It's the first makeup product I bought this year was a primer. So I feel like the next category that I'm making really good progress in is setting powders. So I'm going to roll another one in because it's on its last legs and it's actually getting really hard for me to use. So I'm going to roll in the PS My Perfect Colour Bake It setting powder. I have mine in the shade Almond. And I did get a bit of a tally, but I'm not going to lie, I'm not sure how accurate it is because it was kind of hard to get all the powder to sit like flat. So take that with a little pinch of salt. It's fairly accurate, but you know, it might not be bang on. I'm also thinking I'm going to have to take the sifter out of this one as well because this one is like a net, which is really good for not taking too much powder on your skin. And I did really like it when the product was pretty much full all the time or like, you know, half used. But now that it's on like its last legs and there's like the little drips and drabs of powder left, it's so hard to get the powder out. So I don't reach for this powder anymore, which is why I'm rolling it in because I just want to use it up. It's actually a really good powder. I would consider repurchasing it. It was only £3 from Primark. And I do like it, but I do think I'm going to have to take the little net out and make sure I can actually get the powder out. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But I'm thinking I've probably got maybe 5 or 6 uses left in here because there's not a ton of powder left in here. But we shall see. But this should hopefully be empty by the next update if I do my makeup enough. So this should just be in and out real quick. So because I rolled out my bronzer, I've decided to roll in something pretty similar. I'm going to roll in a highlighter. I'm nervous about this because I use more bronzer than I do highlighter. So the highlighter that I'm going to roll in is the Balm Mary Luminizer. This highlighter was like a cult classic for literally years, and I never purchased it, and then I purchased it like, I don't even know when, but it was after the hype. I was just like, do you know what? I'm just going to buy it. I don't even know why. But I do really, really like this highlighter. I do have it on today. I don't know if you can see because I have it on quite sparingly because I don't really use that much highlighter anymore. But yeah, I'm very close to hitting pan on this. So I just kind of want to roll it in and see if I can hit pan. I don't know how long it's going to take because like I said, I use highlighter quite sparingly these days, but I thought best to roll in a product that is probably going to be in for a little while so that, you know, I don't just have products coming in and out all the time, especially when I'm starting to struggle to pick products to roll in. I just thought just get something that's like slow and steady and going to be in here for a while. So we shall see how long it takes me to hit pan on this. Once I've hit pan though, I am rolling this out because it would take me literally forever to use this whole highlighter up. So I just want to hit the pan and then maybe roll another one in and see if we can hit pan on 2 highlighters in 1 year. That would be great because again, I have hit pan on 1 other highlighter and it was an Ofra highlighter and I still actually have it, but yeah, I've only ever hit pan on 1 highlighter, so if we could hit pan on 2 more, that would be great. So then the very last product that I'm going to be rolling in is another Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss. This is in a different shade. This is in the shade Plum Sup, but I just want to get this out because I've had this, I think, just as long as I've had this one. I believe I got them in the same year out of 2 different Soap & Glory sets. So because that one kind of went a little bit naff at the bottom, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to have the same problem with this one. So I obviously just want to use it up before the whole product goes naff. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it smells absolutely fine. Smells just like a normal Sexy Mother Pucker gloss. It doesn't seem like anything's wrong with it. I have not used this product a lot, probably like once or twice. So there's no tally on it, but yeah, if I start using it and I start getting reactions on my lips and stuff, I'm obviously just going to toss it, but I don't think that will be the case. So I'm going to roll this in, but it's obviously full, so I'm wondering how long this is going to take me to use up. And it's a darker gloss as well. So I'm not sure if it's something I'll wear all the time, but we shall see. But yeah, I am wondering how long it will take. How long do you guys think it will take me to use this gloss up? We'll just see who gets it the closest. But those are all of my new products. So we had 4 roll-ins in this update. I feel like that is insane. I'm hoping that we can continue on this kind of a pace, because I've had, I think, 2 to 4 roll-ins every update, which is great, I'm not gonna lie. So let me just quickly gather my thoughts on what I'm thinking will happen in the next update, and yeah, we will conclude the video. So I'm thinking in the next update we could have potentially 3 new roll-ins. So let me just run them by you. So first of all, I'm thinking the Professional. Like I said, it depends how much I do my makeup, but I've really got into the flow of using this again. So if I can just keep that up, I'm thinking this could be out next month. If it's not out next month, I am thinking it will be out in the month after that. So 2 months at most, I think we have left with this, but maybe this will be out next month. Hopefully this will be out next month, because I just, the product just balls me, you know? And I do think we will empty this setting spray next month. I don't see why I wouldn't. So this one, I'm pretty much 100% certain will be empty. So we should have at least 1 update for definite. Sorry, hang on, that made no sense. We should have at least 1 roll-in for definite next update. That made a lot more sense. English is hard. And then the other product that I'm thinking should be out next update, obviously is only being rolled in today, but it is the setting powder, the Primark setting powder. Like I said, I think there's like 5 or 6 uses left in here. I should do my makeup 5 or 6 times next month, or this month rather. So I don't see why it wouldn't get used up, but I could be wrong. Like, I don't need to use a lot of this powder, so we will see. But we should definitely have 1 empty next update, and potentially 3. So we will see. Hopefully I'm spot on with that, because imagine I roll in another 3 products again. My makeup collection is just shrinking so much every update, which is great. So that is everything that I have for you guys in this update. Honestly, this has been one of my most favorite updates yet, just because of that bronzer. And if I can hit pan on a highlighter too, I'm gonna be ecstatic. So I am just so proud of myself, you don't even understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you did, please leave a like, because it really, really does help me out. If you are doing a project pan, please let me know in the comments, because I follow a lot of people, or I'm subscribed rather, to a lot of people that do project panning content. So make sure you let me know, because I'm always on the hunt to watch new people. And yeah, I always run out of project panning content to watch, so just let me know in the comments and I can come and see how you're doing too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss when I post new updates and new videos every Monday and Saturday. And with all that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.